Hey everybody, and welcome to the review of Stellatum, which it was provided to me by Sometimes You via keymailer.co, and I really appreciate them sending me this so I can review it for y'all and y'all can get an idea of what you're getting into before you pick up this game. So as you can kind of tell off bat, it is a top-down space shooter similar to that of Asteroids or Stardust, if you're familiar with either one of those titles, which I'm sure you're familiar with Asteroid. But yeah, so it's top down. You get to upgrade your ship, add mods to it. This here is basically the tutorial level they put you into so you get a better idea of how the game plays and such. It shows you what your enemies are going to look like, what their health bars are, gets into the shields and all that kind of fun stuff. As far as the UI goes, up at the top left you have your extra lives and the materials you've collected. Bottom left you have your weapons, and then you actually have your overheat meter. They'll show you, like as you can see it raising right now, it's once it gets full and hits red, which will probably happen here. Yep, right there. You cannot use your weapons, you have to wait for them to cool down. This is obviously not the first level per se. This is just a tutorial to get you started and give you an idea of what everything looks like. That there was actually one of the ultimates that you can unlock later on in the game to better defeat your enemies. So this game is obviously visually very pleasing. It's simplistic in its design, but beautiful in its art, and it's a game that you can pick up and play easily, but it will take you quite some time to master. I've been playing it for, off and on for a few days now, and I've gotten stuck on a few levels myself and had to go back to them with different upgrades after doing different things. So one thing I also want to mention is that there is an arena mode, which is like an arcade mode. It's kind of a free-to-play, randomly loads you into an area, and all your mods and upgrades on your ship are going to be separate. So what you're seeing here is actually how the story is laid out before you. It's done in a very nice, almost reminds me of like a comic book, with the black and the white and the text. It's just cinematics and text, and that's completely fine because this is done in a way that I think is personable for each person. You're going to get different emotions from anybody else when you read what's going on in the story, and the story starts off with you trying to save your planet from an asteroid crashing. So it kind of escalates from there, if you can't tell, but that's how the story starts off, and I think that's a great way to start off a story like this for this type of game. And you can see the star map behind the text there a little bit, and those are all the different missions that you can do. I believe it's about 90 or so missions that you can play. This is going to show you some of the mods that I have equipped on my ship currently, which I will show you some gameplay right now. And this is actually an upgrade from the base weapon that you have. So this here is, super helpful, but you'll see me put some mods on here momentarily that actually super increase the amount of damage I'm about to put out and the amount of health and shields I have. So this here is the crafting. You highlight it, you click it. If you have the stuff to build it, it's built. You just go down there, you click it, it's put onto the slot that is corresponding with that upgrade. And you can see here just how much my weapon damage output was increased from me doing those few mods. I don't know, it's fabulous, it really is. I've really enjoyed playing this game a whole lot so far, and I can't wait to play it some more. Personally, I would definitely recommend you picking up this game. Stellatum is great, and it's, mentioned it before, simple to pick up, takes time to master. You really have to be careful of enemies around you and your surroundings, because you can get surrounded very easily and overwhelmed. And if you're not careful, that can cost you a life or two, because you spawn back exactly where you were when you die. So yeah, but I really want to appreciate y'all checking out this review. I give Stellatum a 4 out of 5. pick it up starting on the 9th of October of this year, 2019. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Peace out.